33 down and 7 states to go in this primary season. What exactly has an endorsement from former President Trump meant for Congress?
Well, we're going to explore that right now.
Let's do it.
As you may expect, he hasn't been particularly shy about handing out his endorsements, especially in races where he feels that a candidate has wronged him. Where has he given his endorsements? Well, you can see these slightly lighter states. He has spread endorsements all over the place. In fact, more than 230 candidates already in this election cycle in 39 different states. Now, some notable exceptions of where he hasn't really placed endorsements. Up here in New England, I don't know what that is, but up here in New England and along the eastern seaboard, New Jersey, again, a place where he hasn't endorsed anybody. So what is his record? Well, so far, 235 total endorsements, and he's gone 179 in 16 in that. That is a winning percentage of 92%. So that is pretty good. Now, those numbers, though, might be a little bit deceiving because according to Ballotopedia and the New York Times, of those 235 races, more than 200 of the candidates were unopposed or they were running against non-viable candidates. Those are folks that essentially had no campaign funding. Also, 130 more than 130 of them were incumbents. And what we've learned is that's not exactly going out on a limb to endorse an incumbent. More than half. So just 3 elections since 1950 have seen fewer than 90% of incumbents get reelected. So there's a better than 90% chance that most of the incumbents are going to win in every election cycle. So when you're endorsing incumbents, again, not really a shot in the dark here.
Yeah, obviously, former President Trump's still a major player and maybe not to be taken too lightly.
Well, from the folks that voted against him specifically in House races, 8 out of the 10 are not going to be in Congress anymore.
That's right. I saw that. They've either retired
decided not to run,
or they were
they've
defeated.
Lost, like Liz Cheney. So 8 out of 10 is the record where it really matters in those House races.
Thanks, Mitch. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.